in today's video, I'm just going to be showing you guys everything that happened once I started unpacking. 37 boxes, not an easy feat at all. I started unboxing everything, taking all my clothing items out, and the most important thing was actually getting a closet system set up. And I chose to get a closet system from Ikea. I wanted something that was inexpensive but still had a nice clean look, and Ikea definitely came through with that with the Pax wardrobe system. So I got that, and I'll be showing you the process of getting that, not physically because it was a very exhausting process just trying to get it in stock. And I ended up having it shipped, which was a whole nother fiasco in of itself. I don't know about your Ikea where you are, but Ikea in Atlanta, it's very hard to find items in stock. They will even sell you the items in stock once they say they're in stock, allow you to do free shipping to home, not free shipping, but shipping to home. And then weeks later from the actual delivery date that they actually gave you when you put your credit card information in, the items are either sold out, they don't even have them in the warehouse. I don't even know if they pull them once you buy them, but I can honestly say out of $700 of items that I purchased, I received $200 worth of items. So you can tell that was a very significant amount of items that were missing from my order. I was very annoyed with the whole process. I think in the future, if I do a custom closet system, I will pay more money to just have a company come in, do the measurements themselves, fit it out, come and build it, like the whole nine. Doing it separately is less expensive, but it is a bit more stressful. But I know that my current living situation isn't permanent, so I wanted something that was nice, but still mobile if I needed to move again. So let's just walk you guys through that process and show you guys everything that I went through. So I'm gonna start off with what I started doing when I was unboxing everything. I really just had to have a game plan for where everything was gonna go. So the first thing I did was I started mapping out the spaces in the rooms that I will be occupying. So this room, of course, and then the office that I'm gonna show you as well, and then the multiple closets in between all of the rooms. So once I located where I wanted everything to go, I started unpacking those items that went into those areas and so on and so forth. Now, the Ikea Fiasco, one moment. So the biggest fiasco for me, or issue, was trying to get the Ikea closet system in and built so that I can start placing those items that belong there into their proper homes, because I could get everything out of boxes, but then I'm just gonna have a bunch of stuff laying everywhere. So my game plan was to get everything out of the boxes physically and into their appropriate spaces. So I needed to quickly get the items, build them, get them put up, the whole nine. Now, let me kind of tell you what that looked like. So you can do TaskRabbit and have someone on TaskRabbit build your items. So you can source your items yourself one by one, buy everything that you need online, have it sent to your home, and then have someone from TaskRabbit come out and build the items yourself. That's what I initially was gonna do. The cost for that wasn't a lot, so I was like, okay, great. However, once I started realizing that if I don't have my items physically in home with me, then there's nothing for a TaskRabbit to come out and build. As in, there's no items that can be built out for me to start the unpacking process, which was really frustrating because living with 37 boxes in your space is not comfortable. So I was really eager to get the boxes unpacked and out of the house. Like, I did not want to see the boxes after like the first week. I was like, I'm over this. I gotta get these boxes out. I gotta get them out of here. Second of all, I kept worrying about what was inside the boxes because I know like silverfish and stuff like to be in boxes, so I just didn't want them in here for a long time. It was getting way too loud in the other room, so I needed to move. So having the boxes for more than a few days, I mean really more than a few days, and it went into weeks because I ordered things online from Ikea. So let me explain the process of ordering items online with Ikea. There's two options. There's pick up in store or home delivery. In-home delivery starts at $49. I think if you have larger items, it's like $79 or $69. So because I was purchasing such large items, of course, my items were gonna be $69, which was fine because that saved me on having to rent a U-Haul to go and pick up the items and having to hire people to come and help me move it off the truck into the home, because I don't know if any of you guys are aware, if you remember, Ikea furniture is extremely heavy. It might be light, and some of it seems cheap and not very well made, but their packaging is extremely heavy. So when I looked at everything that I ordered, it shows you in the checkout how much it weighs, and my items were like 600 pounds. So I was like, I'm gonna have to hire help. get a U-Haul, gas it up. Like all that stuff was gonna cost me way more than $69. I was so happy to pay the Ikea $69 in-home delivery fee. So I was happy to pay it so my items could come here. Long story short, there was a lot of drama. Items never came. Items had to be refunded. Items that were said to be in stock with over 20 or more, because in-home delivery, the way that it works, there has to be 16 or more items in stock. At the time that I purchased, all of my items had at least 22 or more. So I couldn't understand what was happening with that. But let me just jump into where I was in the unpacking phase and exactly what it looked like when I was like trying to level myself and just stay calm with all the boxes in front of me. Progress update. So what I ended up doing was, I'm gonna flash a picture of what happened initially. Okay, so what you're looking at is the Ikea Pax wardrobe in the corner of the closet. So I had planned out an entire Ikea system to go on this wall from left to right. It was a magnificent piece of work. I'm going to show you what it looked like initially. And forgive me, I'm gonna be really transparent. This whole room, I mean, literally boxes everywhere. I am physically moving like as we speak. So let me just show you what I initially built and what was supposed to be in that closet. This is the pack system that I ordered. Now I know a lot of people love drawers and all this extra stuff. I am a New Yorker at heart. I lived in New York for 14 years, so I get to say that. And I'm proud, but let me just tell you, I'm all about optimizing space and efficiency. So for me, this was the most efficient setup because I now have more real estate. I am able to stretch things across. So like whatever drawers and things that I need, I'm able to get drawers elsewhere. And I've downsized so much just being in New York that like these are all the drawers that I need. Like most people have like a whole full chest of drawers. I have no idea what's all in there or if they actually wear everything in there. I'm not like that. I literally have this drawer filled with underwear. This is tops. I only have like 5 t-shirts, 5 spaghetti strap shirts. And then at the bottom, I have like leggings, shorts, biker shorts, stuff like that. That's all I need. I don't know how people have like 6, to each his own, you know what I mean? But I just need a bare minimum. I hate having a lot of stuff. So I didn't need drawers and all that stuff. I just needed this. Here's the gag though. Here's the gag. I didn't account for, so that whole thing was just supposed to go against this wall. It was supposed to be 98 inches from there, from that corner, right here. This one is 78, and if you notice, the other ones stopped there and then got taller. So I was gonna do 92 at the top and 78 here, which is what we're looking at. It's such a mess back and forth, I'm sorry. So you'll see the 92 inches right here and the 78. That's what that gap was for. And for me, I was gonna put decor there, maybe like a hanging plant. It was just gonna be really cute. I was so excited and really looking forward to that. Here's what I didn't account for, ladies and gentlemen. Here is what really, really happened. It would have gone perfectly here. Number one, the ceilings are 96 inches. The wardrobes are 92. I would not recommend anyone build a 92-inch wardrobe, specifically the Pax, but just any wardrobe that's not a custom wardrobe, that's not going to be built in this area specifically for this space. I would not recommend it because those 4 inches, I thought that I had enough clearance to build them and stand them up. But not just that, those 4 inches are going to be overwhelmingly too, you know what I mean, too small of a space for this closet. Like with this, I'm able to put stuff on top, which was fine because I had that opening, that shelf with the 92. I still got shelves to be able to put stuff. But girl, I wouldn't recommend it. It's just not even worth it. So anyway, here's what happened to me. We get the first Pax wardrobe in here. And again, I'm gonna flash a picture so you can see what happens. And we put it all the way up to here. I did my measurements. 22 inches off the baseboard is what the wardrobe was supposed to come to. I thought 22 inches would have been like about here. I'm like, yeah, there's plenty of room. I can, you know, navigate here, pluck a dress down. It's all good. No, 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 no. The wardrobe was 39 inches from that corner to here. And then another one was supposed to go here to here. The problem with it is this corner right here took off 39 inches of space. Not 39, but 20 inches of space from that 39 inches. So that meant that half the closet was going to be inaccessible virtually, because the walking space between here was about like that much. And if I had clothes coming at me, I would be wedging myself in to get to the clothes. So basically whatever clothes were back there would be very hard to get to. I just couldn't. So my plan was, let me go over here and show you. My new game plan became, so this is my office / studio. It is a cute little space with arched ceilings. I loved these raised ceilings. They're massive, they're gorgeous, they're a dream. Only have one window, but your girl has tons of lighting now. This is gonna be my coat closet. It was initially gonna be coats and shoes, so coats in the middle, and I was gonna put the 2 Ikea Billy bookcases on either side. But once they went in there, they were a bit larger than expected, so it worked out to be the best. So what I did was I put the wardrobe frames in here. My desk is going to go here, I believe. I was gonna put it here, but my desk is gonna go there. And then this is just gonna be strictly a coat closet. I'm going to get a piece of wood and like a strip of wood, glue it to the front. And then I'm gonna get a piece of wood on top, and I'm gonna have stuff there. I'm thinking maybe sweaters and jeans, or I don't know yet, but something's gonna be shelved there. I plan on having 0 floor space. I just wanna have open free space. I need the freedom. Here's gonna be all my sweaters, tops, things of that nature. I have a lot of sweaters and tops. And then I'm thinking I'm gonna do my dresses in here. And I'm telling you, this move is not for the faint at heart. Stuff is everywhere. But I literally dedicated, like I have taken off of work physically. Like I haven't been posting, I haven't been doing anything. So if you've been following me, this is what I've been going through. But I wanted to put the dresses here. And I'm just gonna run a tension rod from this side, not a tension rod, but a closet rod from this side to this side. The ones that have the brackets that anchor the rod, because I'm not anticipating the dresses being heavy, but I want something that can hold it. And it is drywall, so I just want. So before I show you guys, I'm gonna show you the items that did come, right? So I think I ordered a total of 23 items, which is doors separately from the frames, all that stuff. I'm gonna show you what items did come and what I had to do. 4 of the items I literally had to get in the Netherlands. Do you hear me? The Netherlands. So the thing about Ikea is, you go to the showroom and you'll see something you love. The chances of it actually being in stock is like a 1% chance. Like it's a really low chance it's even in stock. My biggest recommendation is to always, when you're in that showroom, is to pull up the in-stock availability for that store that you're shopping in and immediately check it. That way you can start to jog through different options of your mind to get alternate items or find other ways of sourcing them. So I had even started looking at Ikea in New York, seeing can I just get it in New York, have it shipped down here. Like it was just so much stress. The tasker that I was going to use at the time had even shared with me that he has had many clients drive to Charlotte, North Carolina just to get their Ikea items and drive back. I was like, there's no way. I'm not spending any more than what the item is worth. And when I say I was going to ship it from New York, I was talking about like the handlebars or the bars themselves. So the frame of the closet, it came in and out of stock, but the bars never came in stock. So I was so frustrated and annoyed. But in between this process, I had gone to the Netherlands to visit my boyfriend. And while we were there, there's an Ikea in the town that he lives in. He actually took me to Ikea. He was so sweet because Ikea sent me the message that the items weren't in stock the night before my flight was leaving. So my flight was leaving the next day at 1 p.m. and Ikea that night, it was like 11 o'clock, the Netherlands time. And they're like, oh yeah, your item finally shipped, but only these items are gonna be coming to you. And even when the items came, half the stuff they said were coming didn't come. So it was a complete mess. I ended up getting the bars for the closet. So the bars that hang inside of the frames, I literally bought them in the Netherlands and took them on the plane with me. Luckily, they were just bars and they weren't that long. And there were 4 of them. And the lady at the warehouse in Ikea in Amsterdam, she actually taped them for me. So I was able to hold them together, just carry them on the plane with me and, you know, carry them with my carry-on. It was so crazy, but I'm gonna jump into where I'm at with what items did come. So my uncle actually came in town and helped me build out the entire Pax wardrobe system. He actually did most of the work. I did like the small stuff, the tiny screws, nailing in those tiny nails into the backboard of the closet, but he definitely bore the brunt of the work and did like the heavy lifting and stuff for me. So it was really amazing for him to do that, because the TaskRabbit thing was starting to get a little bit too stressful. Like it just wasn't going to be worth it because the items were never in stock at the same time. So then I would have to book the TaskRabbit to come in and out of the home multiple times, and that would have just been too much, especially during these times. So I just waited for each item to come in stock one by one. Then my uncle came over and we built it together, and it's definitely something you can do if you're thinking about doing it with your partner or with a family member. It's definitely doable, super easy, wasn't difficult. We braced this one to the wall as well. Like my uncle was able to put in the brackets that it came with, and then butterfly clips into the wall, so it's super secure. I then started getting my clothing items out of the boxes. So what I did was I double bagged them in these clear garbage bags that I got from Home Depot in New York. So I double bagged them just in case the boxes itself got wet in transit. The clothes would be protected with some layer of protection with the plastic, and it worked. Clothes were in pristine condition when I got them. Was really, really happy. I'm pulling my dresses out because I'm going to put those in the dress closet where the shoes are. Now this is a whole stack of dresses, and here's a really good example of how I packed it, covering the bottom of the dresses as well as the top. And it was super nice when I got it. Then I'm going to move over into the shoe closet. So I bought 2 Billy bookcases, put them together, and I bought extra shelving to put between the shelves that the Billy bookcase already comes with. And it gave me so much more storage. I was so happy and pleased with the way it looked. It was just really, really nice. And that's it for this vlog. Tune into the very next video for what it looked like when I put everything up and I settled in. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.